This story I'm about to tell is how my first car, after a year of owning it, got totaled by a drug dealer. I wish that was an exaggeration as well. I had 2 more weeks until my P's test, and I was still on I was driving my parents' car. Out of nowhere, a family friend, Drew, comes to my dad and says, "Hey, I'm not using this car. Do you want to give it to your kids so they can learn?" And he's like, "Of course, it's a small Toyota Corolla." And after about 2 months of me owning the car, driving around, doing whatever, I get a call from Drew, who is a PI. And he says, "Hey James, I was recently doing a stakeout and my cover was blown, and because your car is a little bit older and like more sketchy looking, can I use it? And we just swap cars whilst I'm on this case." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." I asked my dad after a month, like, "Hey, do you know anything about the car?" And my dad told me, funny story, it got totaled. And I'm like, "What? How did my car get totaled? This is ridiculous." And then he goes to tell me this. Drew was doing a stakeout on this guy who burnt down his very expensive ute. Drew finds out that it wasn't just insurance fraud. The guy got his wife to burn evidence of around $10,000 to $100,000 worth of drugs in the back of the ute. And so Drew tells his cop brother, "Hey, this guy burned a bunch of drugs in the back of his car." And so they start an investigation. But that's not where it ends. The guy who got his wife to burn the car found out who stalked him, who tipped him off, all that jazz. And they found my car at Drew's place, stole the car, and then crashed and totaled my car that I only owned for about a year and lent to a family friend.